There are no exemptions or extensions for corporations, though, unless you are a foreign corporation that is investing in or owning a project in
3, 2, 1.
So everyone's had the opportunity to digest the capital gains tax and negative gearing tax changes, mate. It's been a few weeks now. And while not popular, most now accept that it will happen and they will just have to adjust to the consequences, mate, because we're just being told.
That isn't good.
So will rent go up? The government now concedes that this will happen. No surprise there. The legislation introduced will force rent up by around $9 per week by the time 2028 rolls around. So, although the government think it might be a bit less than that, but the majority of people have come out and said,
go up.
About $9 a week. And that's based on owners or investors splitting the negative gearing losses that they'll make with the renters 50-50.
Yeah.
But some won't.
No.
Some will say, nah, I'm not making a loss.
Yep.
It's my investment.
You pay for it all.
Yep.
And unluckily, there's so few rentals out there that people are just going to have to cough it up.
Exactly right. Will investment slow? Yes, it will. Will houses that are grandfathered remain under the control of families? Yes. Will the housing market dry up a little further, pushing prices higher? Maybe. I mean, I
think so.
I don't know. At the moment, it looks like it may not, but I think it will. The Sydney auction clearing rate is currently at 51%. Melbourne's at 56, 55, 56, and Brisbane's at 38, which is really low. And there are a lot of houses on the market at the moment. So people decided this is too hard.
Yep.
I'm just going to flick it. But what will happen once this little spurt comes to an end? Who knows? Who actually knows? So these are the lowest levels since 2022, and house pricing did come down after COVID by about 6 to 8%. Maybe that'll happen this time. Not quite sure. Will new houses being built increase? No. No, they won't.
Cannot see it.
They'll slow further because in order to receive tax benefits, you'll need to purchase a new home, pushing new prices up. And new home taxes up, meaning supply will dry up further.
Yep.
So now that the only way you can get a tax break is in new houses, do you reckon home builders are going to say, well, we'd better keep our prices down? No. No, they're going to go up.
Of course.
Turnkey properties will now become much more expensive. And of course, there's the bumbling Dr. Evil who made a fool of himself with a straight up lie when being interviewed by Billy on the Daily Aus podcast, where she made him look very stupid.
Oh, mate, he looked like a bumbling fool.
Is about 1 in every 10 people under 35 have got shares. So that's not a tiny number, but it's not a big number.
You said 9 in 10 people under 35 don't have any shares. Mm-hmm. Where did you get that data from? Because when I looked at it, ASIC says that 1 in 5 people under the age of 28 do invest in shares. So is it possible that this is more prevalent than your numbers suggest?
Well, the numbers I got are the most recent numbers from the Treasury. I'd have to have a look at why there's a discrepancy between your numbers and ours.
Because ASIC is a government agency.
Yeah, it's an independent regulator, but yeah, understood. So I'll check that out. But regardless,
what a mong.
So before we talk about that, well done, Billy. The full interview is awesome. She makes him look quite stupid on a number of occasions. Check it out. There's a link in the description to her podcast. She's got a bucket load of subscribers and she asks tough questions. She did not let him off the hook there, which was really good. But if he thinks that they've changed the budget, they've made these changes to help balance what people invest in, but the tax still applies to what they are investing in.
How is that helping them?
It's not helping them at all, mate. He didn't know the numbers. He made numbers up and he was caught out in a lie and he looked really stupid.
Yep.
How many times does this government have to get caught lying?
I mean, all she done was a little bit of research and hit him with the research that for all intents and purposes was the truth and
accurate from a government department. So he couldn't lie straight in bed. So while the budget divides the government and the people even further, because that is what has happened, there have been some quiet releases on who will get exemptions and extensions to the capital gains tax changes.
One of them is good.
3 of them are good, actually. Exemptions are made for new builds, which is fine.
Yep.
For investments owned prior to the changes, where they'll be calculated on the previous up to the change coming into effect.
Yep.
So that's good.
That's good.
The family home remains capital gains tax free, which is good. Small business concessions for turnovers under $2 million remains in place. That's good.
That's good.
Good for small business. People on the pension or on job seeker are also exempt from the new legislation.
Pension, that's fine.
Job seeker, how many people on job seeker have got investment properties here again?
Yeah, there must be hundreds of them. If they have investment properties, what are they on job seeker for?
They're certainly not benefiting from negative gearing because they're not paying any bloody tax. But anyway, that was a bizarre.
I know, why even?
Yeah, that was a strange thing to put in there. Anyway, there are no exemptions or extensions for corporations, though, unless you are a foreign corporation, corporation that is investing in or owning a project in
Renewables.
renewable energy. Then you get an extension.
Yeah, of course you do.
So while we're all faced with the changes from 1 July 2027, if you are an international renewables corporation that either invests in or is the project owner of a renewables project, you have an exemption until 2030 where it will be reviewed again.
Probably being passed over again.
Probably be extended again. So let me read the eligibility requirements. To qualify for the discount, the investment must meet the following criteria. Asset type. The asset's primary purpose must be to generate or directly facilitate the generation of electricity using eligible renewable energy sources. It is only available to foreign non-individual entities such as foreign companies and trusts. Foreign individuals are excluded. Sales, e.g. selling shares in a holding company, at least 90% of the entity's underlying value must be attributable to eligible Australian renewables energy assets. So if you just own shares in your foreign company, you still get the capital gains extension.
Just by having shares.
But if you're a little Aussie individual that is taken to investing, bad luck.
You don't get
it.
No.
The sunset date, the 50% discount applies to see capital gains tax events happening from legislation's commencement until 30th of June 2030. The policy context, the discount was introduced alongside broader reforms to the foreign resident CGT regime to ensure capital continues to flow into Australia's clean energy transition. This is the only type of exemption for any corporation, trust or company at all, foreign or local. The investment must be in renewable energy. So it's, again, mate, it's rules for me and rules for
them.
Exactly right. The government have said this is a part of their strengthening the foreign resident capital gains tax regime, as foreign residents and individuals are not eligible for this extension.
That's mental.
They've given it to corporations.
Obviously, they're trying to. They don't want to make something that's already unattractive less attractive, right? So to foreign investors, so they don't want to up the ante, because if they did, maybe some of these companies would go, "Let's get out of here."
You know what I think they've done? I think they've looked at gas and coal and thought, you know what, we are getting rogered by these international firms. We'd better extend that to renewables.
Get rogered.
And get rogered by them as well. They're already...
It's only fair,
by the way, here's a subsidy. That'll count as your profit. Now, don't forget to claim your discount on your subsidy profit.
It'll all work out in the end.
Well, all we'll do as a government is lose and lose. Honestly.
Oh, it seems to be the way they go, though, isn't it? It's like they don't want to make a profit. They don't want to make any money. They just want to give it all away as much as they can within a short time.
The next opposition leader for this in Australia, regardless of party, has to be named Roger, and I will vote for them. Because they're going to get
rogered.
Exactly right. Sorry to all the Rogers out there. Now, the conspiracy theorist in you and I will perhaps suggest that the government is being dictated to on this, because surely...
Yeah, well,
you couldn't come up with this by yourself, could you? Who's telling them?
I don't know. How many times can you shoot your own foot? It just doesn't make any sense. So we've got Europe doing the same thing. The governing those countries is just terrible. UK is like falling apart. Ireland's like coming apart. I mean, we're only in the same bag of shite. In the same, we're no better or worse. We're just as bad.
Yeah. France, Spain,
yep,
Portugal,
Canada. It's like, it just looks like a plan, mate.
It does. Yeah. So who's dictating to Australia that we should be extending this discount to foreign corporations?
Well, obviously, it's the corporations have obviously got a hand in it, or the people that run these corporations, right?
Yeah.
Who else can really legitimately own the world apart from maybe the banks?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's corporations, banks. What people think government actually have a say in it. Like, they're just puppets, mate.
It was interesting. The organisation or trusts that were listed in there, obviously pension funds were listed. Maybe it is institutional money. We know institutional money controls 80% of the world's funds. Maybe it is institutional money. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
It is banks and etc. Yep.
They're the ones pulling the strings, mate.
It's insane. Anyway, everyone, let us know what you think. Why should they get a discount when the rest of us who have worked hard for our money get nothing?
Yeah.
Again.
It's the way the world goes, mate.
Exactly. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.